Well, hello there, Paleo FX crew. It's good to be back again. Just a real quick shout out to the Paleo FX team who is working feverishly. They are doing double time and a half and double time again to get this show ready to rock and roll. We're all super excited. So I just wanted to start off by giving them a shout out. I love you guys. Hang in there until the show. You're doing great work. Now, back to the subject at hand. How many of you people out there know and or incorporate the infrared sauna into your daily health recovery rejuvenation plan? If you don't, listen in. Even if you do, listen in, because you're likely to learn a few new things here. Right now, I have Bri Patridge, who is the consumer account manager at Sunlighthen. How are you doing?
Hey, guys. I'm doing great.
Excellent. And refresh my memory. You guys are where are you guys located?
Right. We are actually in Overland Park, Kansas. So in the Midwest here, yeah.
Kansas, that's right. Wow. So you guys are getting ready to pack up, come on down to Paleo FX, make the road trip down to Austin. How excited is the Sunlighthen crew?
Well, we're super excited. This will be actually my third year in a row, and it's the only conference that I always say I have to go to. My name is in the jar. I get first dibs. It's in the best city in the entire world, and the show is always awesome. So super excited. I'm going to have actually one of our other sales reps come with me. Her name's Lauren. She's super excited to go down, kind of just experience it as well. So we are pumped. I'm already ready to go, wishing it's the end of the month already.
Awesome. And I can see you are actually sitting inside of one of the units. Which unit are you sitting in?
Well, I'm actually sitting in the one, it's actually almost identical to yours, which is behind you. It's just a little bit larger. So it's actually our 3-person full spectrum sauna. Right.
And I told Bri when we were talking before we hit the go switch here that what you see behind me is not a prop. Everybody who watches any Facebook Live that I do or any webinar or anything, that unit is back there because it, is in fact in my office. And I can't say that we use it daily right now because we are so freaking busy putting together the show. But I can say in the Paleo FX off season, that thing gets used quite a bit because we absolutely love it. And we love it, by the way, even during the summer, even in Austin when it's like 110 and 90% during the summer. Not like that in the spring, by the way, which is why we have the show in the spring because the weather is beautiful here. But it's just, it is different, right? You just can't spend a whole lot of time and it's miserable outside. It's much less, and I get to listen to all my favorite podcasts while I'm actually inside the sauna, which is a big bonus.
Yes, much different heat than the outside. It's a very gentle heat. So it kind of feels like, and correct me if I'm wrong, I always think it feels like fresh blankets out of the dryer. It's just a very gentle heat that you can kind of just fall asleep to.
Right. In fact, when I, way back when I first started using it, I was, the first 10 or 15 minutes or so, I was like, I've been in saunas before and this isn't all that hot. Give it another few minutes and then you'll go, oh, yeah, I am like being heated from the inside out almost is how it feels like.
Yes, definitely a different type of heat instead of that traditional sauna or generic infrared sauna feel where it's that kind of hot, overwhelming heat. And a lot of people, I have to set a timer. Like if I go to a gym and use a traditional sauna, 5 minutes. Give me 5 minutes and that's all I can do. But in my sauna at home, of course, in my Sunlighthen, I can do easily an hour and it feels great.
Right. And you can, especially when you can just kind of zone out and like I do, listen to podcasts. I know Michelle reads, while she's in, or she'll do, she'll work while she's in there. I can't do that. I use it as my escape. So I like to listen to it. I do the podcast route. So Bri, can you tell us what the benefits of infrared are?
Yes, I absolutely can. So there's actually 2 different types of infrared. There is generic infrared, and then there's Sunlighthen's infrared, which is why we are a patented exclusive company. But Sunlighthen's infrared has actually clinically been proven to get you what we call like a false fever in the body. So as you can imagine, just like when you're sick and you get a fever, it's your body's natural way to heal itself. So that's what we're doing is we're actually warming you up from the inside out versus like a traditional or a generic infrared sauna. It's very hot air like we were talking about. Your skin is warming up, but that is it. So you get a surface level or what we call like a water sweat. And the Sunlighthen, you're actually heating up from the cellular level. So you're purging those toxins out from the cells, which is much, much more effective use of your time and much more efficient for drawing out toxins and getting a lot more health benefits from that.
Right. And I know many of the biohackers here in Austin, and there's a big overlap between the biohacking community and the entrepreneurial. There's a lot of overlap there because they're all looking to be better individuals and more healthy individuals. And any hack they can find that they find out is effective, they will glom onto. Alex Sharfin is a very, very good friend of mine, and I know he is a huge proponent of Sunlighthen Sauna methodology.
He absolutely is. Yeah, we have a lot of great health and wellness partners, and he always stops by the booth. He'll be actually stopping by the booth again this year as well, so it'll be fun.
Right. And what all will you guys have at the booth?
We will actually be having a book signing with Allie Miller. Barbell Shrugged Collective will be there for a podcast. And then some very, very exciting news, which we've actually known about this for a couple years. But Paleo FX will be the first to see our new product we are launching at our booth. So I'm not going to give anything else away. I'm just going to let you know, stop by. We do have a new product launch.
I know what it is. I'm not gonna say, you have to come to Paleo FX to actually find out what it is. And this particular thing, you will be able to test drive actually at the booth.
You will be able to test drive it, see it in person. It's super exciting. We've been wanting something like this for quite a few years, and we had to get the exact right way to go about it and to get something that was really different than anything out there. So super excited for that product launch.
Very cool. I'm just going to say you're going to be excited, and make sure you stop by the booth. Make sure, number one, you make it to Paleo FX. Make sure, number two, when you're at Paleo FX, to go by the booth. Now, years past, Bri, you guys have let people come into the larger saunas, right? And just hang out for a while. Is that still going to be an option this year?
That's a great question. So we will actually have all of our different lines there. We'll have our full spectrum line, the exact unit that's actually behind you right now. And then we're going to have our signature line or our far infrared line, and then our portable unit as well. So we will have all three of those there. If it's something you want to kind of come in and kind of try it out to see how it feels, we'll absolutely let you do that. Right.
And Bri, what separates you guys from the others?
That's a great question.
Because there are other infrared saunas in the space, so there must be something that makes you guys stand heads and shoulders above everybody else.
Yeah, it's kind of like having two different mountains. We have a Sunlighthen mountain, and then we kind of have the rest out there. And there's, I would say, close to 20 plus different infrared saunas. But just like you can go to Walmart and you can go down a space heater aisle and you'll see an infrared space heater. It's a thing. But if you're looking for health benefits, of course, it's a completely different infrared. You have to have something that is going to be highly emissive or create a high quality and quantitative infrared to get that false fever. So we're actually the only company in the entire world that has a third-party testing approved to get you that false fever for those health benefits.
Right, which is super cool. And again, not to name drop, but I am going to name drop Alex Sharfin. I mean, he does his due diligence. In fact, he's a lot of times my go-to guy. So when the new technology comes out, hey, Alex, what do you think about whatever? And he does his due diligence.
He does.
I can tell you what sauna he actually has in his house, because I've been over there, and he does. Where was I going to go with this? I know what I wanted to ask you. So if you're inside the booth and you're sitting there, can you talk about the control that you have at your disposal?
Sorry, you kind of buffered a little bit.
What controls do you have actually inside the booth? Because
that's a great question. Cool. Yeah, so in our full spectrum line, you do have what we call like our smart technology. It's a touchscreen control panel. There are 6 different, what I like to call resorts that you can choose from. So if you want to go and do a weight loss program, you're going to go step inside your sauna, click on the weight loss program. It's based off of 56 clinical studies. So just kind of like high intensity interval training. It's going to start off at a very high temperature, lots of far infrared to increase that cardiac output, and then drop down and go right back up, which is much more effective for you. So if that's what you're seeking, it's really going to pinpoint that for you. We also, of course, have, like a pain relief program. It's like going to a different resort that day. You open up the door, lots of mid-infrared, low temperature. You're completely relaxed, and the weight of the world just lifts off your shoulders. So really cool technology. You can turn the sauna on from your smartphone, and like you were saying, which I don't think we should use this, but there's Netflix and Hulu and Twitter and Facebook. I think you should disconnect, but if you need to, they are in there to entertain you.
Right. And like I say, I can check out all of my favorite podcasts. That is my podcasting time, is when I'm in the sauna. Well, Bri, I know you guys are excited to make the road trip down to Austin, and we are super, super excited to have you. And yeah, I can't wait to unveil this new offering that Sunlighthen's going to unveil. Yes. But it's going to be very, very cool.
Yeah, super excited. We can't wait to see you guys there again, 3rd year in a row, and we're always super pumped to come down.
Well, thank you very much, Bri, for coming on and giving us a little hint of what's to come, Paleo FX floor, and enlightening us a little bit, pardon the pun, on infrared. And once again, everybody out there, if you have not made your plans to come to Austin in the next couple of weeks, April 26th through the 28th, right here in Austin, Texas, make sure you do that, because you do not want to miss this show. It is the yearly happening for everything that is health, wellness, biohacking. The complete batch includes, carnivore now, keto now, all of the things, and all of the very, very cool biohacking tools, of which Sunlighthen Sauna is one. And Bri, I'm going to have to watch Alex, right? Because he has a lot of duties at the show. Like, he's going to be emceeing quite a bit. He's going to be on panels. He's going to be speaking. So if he comes up lost, I know where to find him. He's going to be at the Sunlighthen Sauna booth.
Yes.
I know that for sure. As everybody else should be, make sure you drop by the Sunlighthen Saunas booth. And Bri, thank you guys very much for sponsoring Paleo FX, and coming to Paleo FX and believing in us enough, because I know it is a hassle for a company to pack up, send a team down to do a show. They're not easy to do.
They're not easy, no. They're very, very tired when you get home, but It is so worth every single minute of being there. So Right. And the after parties aren't too bad either. Just all the after parties that crop up are pretty dang cool too. Okay, Bri, get your rest. It's only a couple weeks away. Yeah, so excited. So I will see you there.
We'll see you there as well.
Right.
Paleo FX Tribe, we will see you guys there. All right, Bri. Bye-bye.
Bye.